Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Gio Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Jeff Escalona. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Jeff Escalona.
First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Now batting, Anthony Rendon. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zimmerman will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
In now, Kirk Neuenhuis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Desmond is there for it, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Woody Swanson out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Leading off
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Well, this is an important month. They're playing well in June, and this is where you start to see those teams that are going to contend, or the June swoon, those teams that are going to fall off. They look like they're going to continue to just take off. They're playing good ball right now. This is a contending team.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Now in the box, Ian Desmond. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. And Span is going to be caught stealing here. He's out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination, because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Neuenhuis giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital with no score. Settling in now, Michael Franco. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Palucci is going to get there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". He took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Coming to the plate now, Edmund London. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zimmerman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 16, Drew Stubbs.
Stepping in, Drew Stubbs. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Martin Prado now. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there, base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Danny Espinosa.
At the plate, Danny Espinosa. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here comes the first pitch, and he lays off there 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Franco has it. Zobrist on to first, and they get the double play.
Batting seventh, right fielder Russell Paolucci.
Into the box now, Russell Paolucci, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. To short. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Two complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Striding in, Woody Francis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Now a hard liner toward short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, second baseman Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Span comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher Woody Swanson.
Now to the plate, Woody Swanson. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit high. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now ball line foul up and over the Nationals dugout. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Jordan Meade. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jordan Meade.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning. He can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
Standing in now, Gio Gonzalez. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Denard Span, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a ball rolls softly to second. There to play it is Zobrist. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Stepping up now, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. One left for Washington. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Escalona back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Back up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Oh, that's such a great feeling. The September call-up gets a base hit. Everybody's happy. The front office, the manager, and, of course, the player.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. In now is Anthony Rendon. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And that misses. 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Palucci. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, center fielder, Kirk Neuenheis.
Striding in once again, Kirk Neuenheis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Maikel Franco.
Ready for another chance? Maikel Franco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Span giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, number 13.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Washington, first baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in for his second at bat, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, that's why you finish your swing. That's a nice hack. He's just strong enough to push it out there, and it lands in front of the right fielder.
Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. Runners going. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Espinosa.
In now, Danny Espinosa. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That's not something you see every day. The catcher was focused on framing a pitch to get the called strike, which he got, but he forgot to close his glove on it, and a pass ball is the result.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Grounded to short. There is Franco. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Now at the plate, Russell Palucci. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Once again a 3-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We played 4 full. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Standing in, Edmund London. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
London.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. And another foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
A runner at first with no outs here. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in to try it again. Woody Francis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here it comes. 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Digging in, Jordan Meade. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jordan Meade.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hit hard to third. Rendon has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 47, Gio Gonzalez.
Stepping into the box, Gio Gonzalez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One out, nobody on. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's really been throwing the ball well. Then he comes up against the pitcher. He gets a 3-ball count on him. Maybe he lost a little bit of focus, but I'll tell you what, he's having a nice game.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Takes this the other way to right. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. One and two. Here it comes. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ian.
Ready once again, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Two out here and a runner at second. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Set. Here's the 3-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Two good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nationals leave one, but they're up 1-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Span on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The pitcher, number 31, Woody Swanson.
Striding in once again, Woody Swanson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Jeff Escalona.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Escalona. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Zimmerman is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Digging in once again, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Salvador Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
In the air to right center. Calling for it, Stubbs. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a liner. Foul. One out, nobody on. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is line to left, and Zimmerman has a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Stepping in now, Martin Prado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Zobrist. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nationals go quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. In now is Anthony Rendon. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. On its way is pitch number 75. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. fastball, not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Palucci is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Center fielder number 9, Kirk Neuenheis.
Ready for another shot now. Kirk Neuenheis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Ready once again, Michael Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Ball 1.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now I know there's 2 outs and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
London.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edmund London comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Changeup called strike 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Palucci over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies
1 left for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0.
Your
Matt
attention, please.
McCormick gets the
Now
call
pitching
from the
for the
pen to
Phillies,
take over on the mound
number
and start
12.
the home 7th.
Matt McCormick.
Settling in now, Danny Espinosa.
Leading off for
He's
the
got an
Nationals.
RBI despite an 0 for
Second
2
baseman.
effort to this point.
Danny Espinosa.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Another 0-2 home. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Escalona has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 18, Russell Paolucci.
Into the box, Russell Paolucci. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jordan Meade.
Digging in, Jordan Meade. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a fastball just a bit high. Two out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Drew Stubbs.
Leading off for
Struck out
Philadelphia.
twice thus far, so
Right
we'll see
fielder,
if he can fare any better
Drew
here.
Stubbs.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Skied into straightaway right. Palucci has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Digging in to try it again, Woody Francis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Brock Holt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 34, Brock Holt.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Nationals 1 and the Phillies nothing. Brock Holt will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 34, Brock Holt.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Webb will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jeff Mathis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bryce Harper is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Here's a slide at for ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 24 home runs and 74 RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And a full count now, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Up the middle, and he's able to knock it down. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he takes strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-2 delivery. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Neuenhuis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Washington, but they hold a 1-0 lead. The obligatory look at the Capitol building here in Washington, D.C. Set to go for the 9th inning here from Nationals Park. Mark Melanson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now batting, Jeff Mathis. He'll lead things off against Melanson as they're down to their final 3 outs.
Jeff Mathis.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 33, Jeff Escalona.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Escalona. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Gio Gonzalez earns his 6th winning decision in this one, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Woody Swanson takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Mark Melanson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 37th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious Washington Nationals, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball.